What nation has died 3 times and been reborn stronger each time? The answer will change how you see defeat forever. I am Turkey. A bridge between East and West, where the call to prayer echoes and the church bells ring. My foundation was laid in the soil of Anatolia, where the Romans built their palaces and the Ottoman banners touched the skies. I am the one who gave birth to civilizations, and who rose again and again from my own ashes. But you think I am only the streets of Istanbul, or the light of the Blue Mosque? No, you are wrong. I am the storm that stood against the Crusades. I am the thunder that shattered the walls of Constantinople with the roar of cannons. I am the faith that could never be extinguished in the fiercest storms. And I am the light that tore through the heart of darkness. I am the soldier whose breath still lingers on the shores of Gallipoli. I am the whisper that flows through Konya's nights with Rumi's love. And I am the heartbeat that runs through the veins of my people. The world tries to imprison me in pictures, but my truth does not live in pictures. My truth lives in the dreams of my people. My truth lives in their honor. I am Turkey. My story is not of defeat, but of triumph. And my journey does not end in the walls of the past. It moves forward, towards the light of the future. If I can rise again and again from my own ashes, then so can you. Turn your defeats into your victories. My story begins with a boy, a 19-year-old youth, Sultan Mehmet the Conqueror, who looked at the sky-high walls of Constantinople and said, "Nothing is impossible for me." The world called him insane, but his cannons shook the earth and the heavens. He did not just conquer a city, he turned a dream into reality. Then my blood flowed in the heartbeat of Suleiman the Magnificent, a ruler who held a sword in one hand and the scales of justice in the other. He showed the world that empires are not built only through wars, but also through justice. His verdicts still echo in the pillars of courts. And when my existence was scattered, when vultures circled the skies of Anatolia, a man arose, Mustafa Kemal Ataturk. He carved a new nation out of ruins and declared, "Hakimiyet kayıtsız şartsız milletindir." Sovereignty belongs to the people without condition. But I am not only throne and sword, I am also the cry of love that transforms hearts. I am Rumi, Jalaluddin Rumi, who once said, "The wound is the place where the light enters you." He turned sorrow into dance and freed the soul from borders. Even today, in the nights of Konya, the dervishes whirl, and every turn transforms the heartbeat of the earth into a prayer. am Hagia Sophia. Once a temple, once a church, once a mosque. My walls have heard prayers in every tongue. If my stones could speak, they would tell you of centuries of worship. I am Gallipoli, where the earth turned red with the blood of youth, where even enemies bowed in respect to the fallen. Here, sacrifice was not defeat, it was eternal life. I am Cappadocia, where stones themselves carved shelters, where underground cities were built so that faith could survive. Even in darkness, my people searched for light. And I am the Bosphorus, that strait of destiny, where Asia and Europe hold each other's hands, where ships carry not only goods, but the breath of civilizations. These places are not just landscapes, they are my voice. They are the heartbeat of my soul, written in stone, in blood, in love, and in prayer. I am the land that has seen both glory and collapse. My walls once guarded an empire spread across 3 continents. And then I watched that empire turn to dust. I saw my thrones shatter and my banners fall to the ground. I have endured wars where my blood flowed for centuries. At Çanakkale, the young who fell were not just soldiers. They were the heartbeat of my soul. I have survived earthquakes that crushed cities in a single breath. Where towers turned to rubble, my people still rose from the ashes and learned to breathe again. I have seen my youth bury their dreams. I have witnessed the nights of hunger, when a mother could tell her children a story to put them to sleep, but could not give them bread. And I have seen those same dreams rise again as rebellion. In my history there is darkness, there is betrayal, there are wounds. But those wounds taught me patience, and every defeat taught me how to rise again. This is my truth. I am the one who has fallen countless times. Yet every time I rose stronger than before. My rule of life is simple. The heart and the hand must walk together. I join trade with worship and skill with morality. In the Seljuk and Ottoman days, my craftsmen were called ahi. They earned with their hands but polished their hearts. They made profit, but their intention was service. Shops stood tall, but at the door, rules were written. Weigh with honesty, speak with truth, protect the weak. On my streets, markets were not only for trade. Charity was an institution. I built waqf, trusts that carried people from mosques to schools, from inns to public kitchens. These tables did not belong only to the poor. Students, travelers, and dervishes all shared them. So my economy kept moving, and my soul never starved. My dance is not just dance, it is the rhythm of love. When the Mevlevi dervishes turn, one hand reaches to the sky, the other points to the earth. Meaning, blessings come from above and must be delivered to those below. This is my lesson. Let love become service, and let service purify wealth. My politics were never only about power. I saw it as a circle: justice, the state, the army, and the people. If justice weakens, the state collapses. If the people starve, the army's spirit breaks. And if mercy dies in the heart, then even power becomes a burden. This was my principle, what the world called the circle of justice. I did not conquer with the sword alone. I survived because of ethics. My markets had merchants, but they also carried the prayers of the Sufi. My cities had factories, but they were lit by the light of the lodges. Even today, ships arrive at my ports, machines roar in my factories, and my artists fill the world's festivals with their voices. But I know this truth. If wealth cuts itself away from the soul, all that remains is noise, not power. My philosophy is still the same. Let the market earn, but let the conscience stay alive. Let the hand work, but let the heart serve. And if ever this balance begins to fall, I return to my true path again: love, service, and justice. I am the land where hands live in skill and hearts live in loyalty. My soil has not only taught people how to survive, it has taught them how to live with dignity. My people are those who lose their homes in earthquakes, yet the first thing they do is pull their neighbor out from the rubble. Here, relationships are not built only by blood, they are built by sharing pain. One of my greatest marks is hospitality. In this world, you will find hosts everywhere. But here, a guest is not just a visitor. A guest is God's guest. This is the place where doors do not simply open, hearts do. Another trait lives in me: the union of tradition and innovation. One hand still weaves the carpets of my ancestors. The other builds drones that break the skies. One generation writes in calligraphy, another writes in code. This is my secret. I do not erase the past. I weave it into the future, and above all, I have learned through every trial of time that real strength is not only in weapons. Strength lives in patience, in love, and in standing beside another human being. If you come to me, you will not enter only a country. You will step into a soul that teaches humanity itself. And if inside you there is honesty in work, courage in dreams, and a heart open to others, then know this: my homeland is also your homeland. If you wish to see the soul of a nation, look into my eyes. If you wish to understand true strength, listen to my sacrifices. And if you wish to find hope, recognize yourself in my mirror. My greatness is not that I never fell. My greatness is that every fall made me rise higher. Remember, if I can turn my ashes into light, then you can turn your dreams into reality. Rumi once said, "Sorrow is not here to break you, it is here to cleanse you." And Ataturk declared, "Peace at home, peace in the world." I am not just land, I am the hope waiting to awaken inside you. And if you truly want to witness the soul of nations again, walk with me, like and subscribe.